Another replay here. This one from Anti-Kaiju and ODM's the green one. Queek Headtaker and the Skaven versus Chaos Dwarves. And I have been getting pretty mixed success with Chaos Dwarves, but I have never had any success with Hobgoblin-centric builds, man. They feel like they suck. I don't know. We'll see if green one can get something done here, especially against Queek. For the Skaven build, we have 4 Rat Ogres, 2 Warplock Jezzails, one of which is the Nangabupo Sharpshooters Regiment of Renown. We do have a single Rattling Gun, some Night Runners, some Poison Wind Globes, Clan Rats with Spears. Across the front lines, a very few Skaven slaves. Queek Headtaker himself with Trophy Heads, Dwarf Gouger, and Stand Your Ground. And then a Warlock Engineer with his Mortis Engine effect, Flensing Ruin, and his Aerial Net. On the other side, for the Chaos Dwarves, we have Hobgoblin Wolf Riders with bows, some Hobgoblin Sneaky Gets, a Bale Taurus, the most elite version of the mount variants, I guess you would call it, but like, you know, just the SEMs, the monsters. So the most elite Taurus there is, 4 Hobgoblin Archers, 4 Goblin Laborers, and on the other side it is mirrored with more Hobgoblin Skirmishers and such. Then we have a Sorcerer Prophet of Hashut with just Flames of Asgorth. Whoa, that's his only spell? What the fuck? Alright, we'll see if it's any good. He is also on a Bale Taurus, so very, very expensive single entities. And already we see a Bale Taurus getting hit with a Flensing Ruin, and Rattling Guns, and Jezzails, and there's Rat Ogres nearby to take care of him, so that's not looking great. And Trophy Heads has popped onto this guy. He's going to want to be very careful. He's down to 0 melee defense, now surrounded by Rat Ogres, and Queeko's flying in. And if you ever wonder why I constantly say Queek sucks, it might be that. He was charging a Bale Taurus that wasn't even looking at him, and he went flying. Queek, you're garbage. Don't worry, Queek is back in. He's waking up. He's ready to go charge in there. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. You get in there, buddy. You get in there. You get in there, buddy. You're doing great. Yeah, Queek sucks. Anyway, what else are we doing? 1 Bale Taurus is already routing off as Rattling Guns try to defend themselves. Sorcerer Prophet of Hashut is also routing off, so Skaven quite ahead on the balance of power at first. Hobgoblin Sneaky Gets also routing off, but the 4 archers are still alive and they are pummeling the Poison Wind Globes right now. Rattling Guns are under duress from Hobgoblin Wolf Riders who have gotten in here, and the Jezzails are also routing off, so the Skaven losing a lot of their weapons teams. But the Chaos Dwarves have taken a good amount of damage in the meantime. Now, this guy did bring his Chalice of Blood and Darkness, so if anybody casts a spell near him, like this, if he gets close enough to this Warlock Engineer and then that Engineer casts a spell, he will heal up quite a bit, so that'll be nice for him. The Night Runner is still trying to kite around a bit, but we've lost also one of our Globes teams, and the last Bale Taurus did dive onto the Rattling Guns, but with Queek here and the Warlock Engineer, he should be on his way out. For the Skaven, they're trying to get some more Block Jezzails to come back, but Oglacon's Wolf Riders and these other Wolf Riders are easily going to take that out. Bale Taurus is gone. Last weapons teams for the Skaven to still be alive is a half-health Globe and a half-health Rattling Gun. But that Rattling Gun will fire at the Sorcerer Prophet of Hashut. If the Warlock Engineer has an aerial net, he could use it right about now and keep that Sorcerer Prophet on the ground right in these Rat Ogres, or he could wait for him to get back in the sky. But there's a Flame of Asgore. Big explosion, does tons of damage to the Clan Rats and to the Rat Ogres in the area, plus the Hobgoblin Wolf Riders kill off those Rat Ogres pretty easily. In the Flensing Ruin, actually procced that Chalice, so it gave him some nice healing. While it is still going to deal damage to him, and the Rattling Guns have also punished him quite a bit, he's very low, so is the Bale Taurus, but man, the Chaos Dwarfs just have so much other stuff left over, and they've shut down a lot of what the Skaven have. Little Flaming Archer is going to shoot at these Rat Ogres, who hate that. With only 30 armor and no missile resist or anything like that, they do die to basic archers pretty quickly. The Skaven are trying to rally some Clan Rats and Rat Ogres to keep this area safe, but it's really tough. It's like a game of Space Invaders as they just get closer and closer, and everything you route off, like those Hobgoblin Sneaky Gets, you have to pull your forces immediately back over here to defend them. These Rat Ogres are a little slow on the draw, and that means the Rattling Guns will get compromised by the Hobgoblin Sneaky Gets. Queek is still running around full HP, but now 3 archers are going to tee off on him. He has 110 armor and some missile resistance. But it doesn't look like it's going to matter as the Vial of Hashit reduces his armor by 60, and then he has 20% fire weakness. That is brutal. He's lost a quarter of his health already just to those archers shooting at him. Sorcerer Prophet of Hashit is going to rout, it looks like, from Night Runners. Queek's down to half HP, and he's still just getting massacred by these Hobgoblin archers. Down to 1/4 in the duration of that Vial of Hashit. Rattling Gun is back online. It's now firing off at some stuff. It has Clan Rats. It has Rat Ogres to defend it. Queek is now trying to retreat, but the Vial of Hashit is still on him. Still on him. And he's down to maybe a 5th HP. Vial of Hashit still has 9 more seconds. It lasts a very long time. And Queek is, like, dead in the duration of that thing. Balance power is tipped pretty heavily against the Skaven, as now the Night Runners are heading out to go fight against archers in melee. But the Uglakons, Wolf Boys at full HP are charging in. It looks like the Globes and the Rattling Guns aren't in position to shoot at them, so they will get in here and rout off both those units. Now the Skaven's hopes and dreams are on a Warlock Engineer and 1 unit of Rat Ogres. A spell was cast at some point near this guy. We can see his Chalice is on cooldown, and he has more health than we last saw him. There's a basic Cleansing Ruin, and he gets into the sky, but does end up diving into the Rat Ogres, which could prove to be his death. But with 4 archers all firing in, the Rat Ogres just getting shredded, man. They don't stand a chance, even if that guy did die. Without that bounce power shift so heavily against the Skaven, it's probably going to be army losses any second now. And the Bale Taurus caster did survive anyway, so it's just the Warlock Engineer. He does not stand a chance. GG. It was a fun game. It was a silly game. The Bale Tauruses were neat and not very good. Rat Ogres did fine. Globes did okay. Neither of them paid for themselves. Night Runners both did fantastically. The Jezzails struggled a lot, but the Rattling Guns were kept online and did great. Clan Rats with Spears did fine. Good stuff over there. For Green One, his caster did not come close to paying for himself, considering he was on a Bale Taurus mount. The basic Bale Taurus also struggled quite a bit, but his Wolf Rider archers did great work. The Sneaky Gits did not do very, very well, but the archers did excellently. The Goblin Laborers sucked and died, as they usually do. GG. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.